YouTube. I haven't been uploading any videos in a very long time, but today that changed because obviously this is a video. The reason I haven't uploaded anything is because I've been depressed for quite some time, and that made it really hard for me to get anything done. Even going to a supermarket or answering someone's text felt like a task. So I've been trying to focus on things that make me feel happy, and making puzzle boxes is one of them. So I've been making a lot of puzzles, and this cube puzzle is one of those puzzles. I've even bought my own laser cutter, which I've been wanting since high school, so I can finally start making puzzle boxes again. Making a cube out of smaller cubes is quite a common puzzle, but most of the times they aren't interlocking and they will fall apart once you pick them up. And when I was 17 years old, I believe, I built my first 3D printer and I printed a cube made by Richard Gain, and it was a 4x4x4 cube, and I was pretty sure it was the world's most complicated configuration for such a cube. Well, I was wrong. So about 2 years ago, a friend of mine, Patrick, showed me another design from Richard Gain, which was a 5x5x5 cube, and it blew my mind. It took me at least 30 minutes to solve it, maybe even up to an hour, and I absolutely loved it. So I immediately wanted to make such a puzzle myself, and I started making these kinds of cube puzzles. And when I say puzzles, I'm definitely speaking plural, because I've made at least 100 of them, I think. Most of them are scattered around my house and the houses of friends, and their difficulty ranges from easy to near impossible. My girlfriend Valerie and my friend Patrick have been trying a lot of these puzzles. Valerie has definitely solved the most, but Patrick has solved a few of the very difficult ones. The hardest one he tried was a cube I gave to him disassembled, and it took him about 7 hours if I remember it correctly. So a big shout out to them and their perseverance, because without them I wouldn't have made as many cubes as I did. So let's focus on this cube. One of the special things about this cube is the fact that it won't need any support material when you 3D print it. This is a really complicated designing process, but it does make it a lot easier to produce. So before I will show you how to disassemble and assemble this cube, I want to say you can get the building plan on my website. It contains a .stl file and you can print it with your own 3D printer. I will be making 3 different tolerances, so depending on how well your 3D printer can print, you can pick one of those. And for those of you that don't have a 3D printer, I will also be selling the cube, but probably not forever, so I'm sorry if it isn't available anymore. So if you want to try it yourself, stop the video right now, because I'm going to show you how to solve it. When you disassemble this cube, you know which part comes out first, but if you start with the cube disassembled, you don't know which part should go in last, and that makes it so much more difficult. If you're solving this cube, you basically go to 2 stages. The first stage is the configuration, and you have to find out how the cube fits together, and this isn't very hard. And you get enthusiastic because you feel like you're almost done. However, now starts the difficult part of the puzzle, assembling it. And if you don't know which part goes in last, it might take you a very long time, because you can waste a lot of time trying to fit in a part which simply won't be able to go in. I've been solving a lot of these cubes myself, because you start forgetting the configurations of them once you've made over 100, I guess. What I do is I assemble the cube except for one part, because it won't get in, and I won't know if this is the last part I should put in. So what I do is I visualize it inside the cube, and then I start disassembling it while keeping track of this last part. And this way I can disassemble it and find out which part can be removed first, so should go in the last. So let me solve this cube. So that's my impossible cube interlocking Burr puzzle thingy, yeah, or however you want to call it. Disassembling it is the same as assembling it, but it's a lot more easy. If you give this cube to a friend, I recommend giving it assembled, so they can get a feel for the puzzle before the hard part starts. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. It really makes my day knowing people like the puzzles I design. If you want to see more of these cube videos, please let me know in the comments, so I will make another one, because I've got enough designs, I guess. I also have a little teaser for my next video, which is going to be a UFO puzzle box. It takes around 49 or 50 steps to solve it. I haven't counted it yet, and it's the first puzzle box which took me 3 tries to get working. So it was a bit of a difficult one. If you don't want to miss this video, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button so you get a message once I upload it. And also let me know if you would like a laser cut file for the UFO puzzle box, because I'm considering making one for my website. This was the video. I hope everyone is healthy at home. Don't forget to keep your mind active by solving some puzzles yourself. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!